E.N.D here. The latest news for Magic the Gathering is that a new Mulligan rule will be tested in the Mythic Championship that is going to be held in London between April 26 and April 28. This is a test rule. This will be a test run during this championship to test the validity and if this rule will be applied for any other future events or not. This new Mulligan rule is being called the London Mulligan, and today I'm going to show you how you will play this Mulligan rule. How this Mulligan will work. Basically, it's quite simple. You're going to draw your first hand. You draw 7 cards. If you don't like those 7 cards, you will shuffle again your deck and will draw another 7 cards. Usually you will draw 6 cards at this stage, but the new Mulligan rule will let you draw another 7 cards. If you're happy with that hand, you need to put a card from those 7 cards in the bottom of your library. If you do this for a second time, you will put 2, a third time you will put 3, a fourth time put 4, and you will continue until you don't have nothing in hand. This will be the new Mulligan rule, and now I'm going to show you, I will give you a small tutorial how this Mulligan is played. Let's begin. We have our deck, and I'm going to draw 7 cards. I'm going to draw my 7 cards. These are my 7 cards, and this is my opening hand. As you can see, my opening hand has 6 lands and 1 spell. This is a perfect way that you will mulligan this hand. This is not a very good playable hand, and therefore you will mulligan this hand. Shuffle your deck and now you will draw another 7 cards. Remember, usually you will draw 6 cards, and if you're happy with those 6 cards, you will scry 1. If you're not happy, you will shuffle again and draw 5 cards. But the new Mulligan rule, the London Mulligan, will let you draw another 7 cards. So I'm going to draw my 7 cards. And now, if you can see, my hand has 3 lands and 3 spells. This is a good hand, and I'm going to keep it. But because I did one mulligan, I need to remove one card from my hand and put it in the bottom of my library in any order. So I will decide to put this card, and I put it back in my bottom of my library. I have 6 cards in hand. I did one mulligan. I don't need to do any scry. The rule says that you don't need to do any scry, and you will begin your turn. This is how the new Mulligan rule, the London Mulligan, is played. Now I'm going to show you again if I mulligan to 5. I will shuffle my library. I will draw 7 cards. I'm not happy with my 7 cards, and therefore I will do a mulligan. Shuffle your deck. And I will draw again 7 cards. I have 7 cards in hand. I'm not happy about my 7 cards, so I will do another mulligan, and this is my 5th my second mulligan. That means that usually I will draw 5 cards and scry 1. But this time, this is my second mulligan, I'm going to draw again 7 cards. I will look at my 7 cards. I'm happy with my 7 cards, but I need to remove 2 cards from my hand and put them back in my library at the bottom of my library in any order. I will remove these 2 cards and put them back in my library in any order. That means that you can put them in the order that you want and not in a random order. In my hands I have 5 cards, I don't scry, and the turn can begin. If you do this for 3 mulligans, then you draw 7 and put back 3 cards, and as I said, you will continue doing this for the times that you will do a mulligan. This is how the mulligan, the London mulligan, is played. As I said, this is going to be tested in the Mythic Championship in London, end of April, and from that results we'll see what will happen. If this mulligan rule will be the future of Magic play or not. I've seen a lot of complaints that modern players will do mulligans until they have the perfect hand, but I believe that this mulligan rule is more fair. I believe that is more good, and I hope that the test mulligan will be successful and this type of mulligan will be introduced. Leave me a comment below. What do you think about this mulligan? Will this mulligan rule be the future of Magic the Gathering play? And here there's the subscription button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos about collectibles and Magic the Gathering.